Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Corner here, and welcome back to the channel. So I heard about the patch notes coming up for Crystal of Atlan, and was running all over the place trying to find a breakdown and some information, gather some resources or whatever. And then, you know, Mom Tashby hops in the room and is like, "Hey, can you run out to Target and, get my medication for me real quick?" I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? Sure, that's fine. I can take a break from doing the whole content thing, do some IRL, take care of some stuff for you. No big deal, right? Not a big problem. We'll take care of it." So I go out and do that. I grab that. I take care of a couple of things, run some errands, do the IRL thing as we were supposed to do. And then I come home and Nelum's already got the video out with all the information I was looking for. So what we've learned, pay attention class, what did we learn today? We learned that if you want to be a content creator, shirk all IRL responsibilities. I'm jerking, of course, but it is what it is. No big deal. So Nolan already put together a video covering all the patch notes and information. I figured we'll just react to the patch notes to give you guys my takes, what I'm excited for. I've heard there are some things in here that I have quite literally been asking about since the very beginning, and I've mentioned multiple times it should have happened, so I'm very excited about it. But the patch note rundown, Nellen's gonna go through it. This is basically gonna be turning into a free Nellen advert. It is what it is, man. He got to it first. He's already got it compiled. I'm not going to waste time by trying to compile it and listen to you guys later. It's just very silly. If you guys want to watch the original video, it'll be linked in the video description. So if you don't want to hear me yap about it, go watch Nellen's original video. If you do listen to me yap about it, go to the original video anyway. If you can, leave it up in a tab, let it run. Runtime's super important. Toss a like on the video, of course. If you're watching all the way through, it's the least that we can do. I'm providing content. And if there's an issue with us reacting to this content, anything along those lines, maybe Nellen doesn't like it, maybe this video might explode. So who knows? You guys might not see it. You might see it, you might not. We'll have to see. Either way, we're going to go ahead and listen to the newly acquired clown of Crystal of Atlan. This is not an insult. He is literally wearing clown makeup. This is not my fault you went magician, okay? In my opinion, should have gone Elementalist. I like the Berserker arc. I'm mad that there was no change of the PNG for the Berserker arc. Dude, honestly, I'd riot. Let's go.
Hello everyone. My name is Nellen and welcome to my Crystal of Atlan video. Well, in this one we have some very big patch notes. Inventor class patch notes for the 12th of March. Asia servers already have the patch notes up, but EU does not have it, so I'm using my Discord server. Someone in my community said the full patch notes, so I'm gonna be going through them fully.
I see. So Asia's got them already. That's why I couldn't find them
quickly. And there's some
that makes a lot of sense.
Big changes. Okay, so first off, new class Inventor officially released.
We know this is coming out.
Empiric and Rhapsodia. So next, new class descriptions. There's no time limit for changing to the new class, guys. That means the moment the patch is live,
I have been saying this since the freaking moment they released Mistrix, that the biggest downer to a new class releasing is putting a 2-week time limit on the ability to swap your character over and all of that stuff. Whether it was change your subclass or fully re-roll your character into the new class, that time limit sucked. And the reason why they had the time limit was, 2 weeks because of the whole like ranking situation or whatever. They already do ranking separately for PvP for that class as it is when it's new. Why would you not just do it the same thing for PvE? Like, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Let people have fun. It was the biggest bummer. And I've been saying this since Mistrix release. Just remove that. Remove that. It is lame. Remove it. It's lame. You will literally make more money from people if you remove it, because more people will be more likely to just pay for the reroll than they would to build up a new class. And some people just won't do it. Some people are just like, yeah, screw it. I'm not going to do it. I'll wait, But yeah, they're doing it. Thank God. Holy crap. This will likely be the case moving forward. It means we won't have this issue with Karma Slayer. We won't have this issue with Sonic Boom when she comes out. And then, of course, the Lancer that's going to come out eventually to global after CN gets it and so on and so forth. But this is massive. Huge.
You can instantly swap. Okay, login between 12th and 23rd. Receive 1 additional character. So we get the 1 additional character slot. Account energy will not increase. Okay. Character created during the...
So we're still not getting the... So keep in mind, CN's account energy does account for another character. We don't have that yet. I think we're 800 and... Actually, I don't know how much. It's 120. Oh my God, I have to do math. Another character, I think it adds another like 100 and something on top of that as well. I want to say it adds another 120 on top of that. If that was the case, we'd have like 9 something or whatever. And CN does have, you know, more energy than us. So hopefully by the time we get Karma Slayer, we get the extra energy.
Will receive a gold discount when crafting gear, level 65 epic gear and Duskfather Corp dungeon gear. Okay, that's pretty good for new players.
Yeah, that's going to be a really good time to start a new character. This isn't going to specifically apply to Rhapsodia or to Inventor. This is going to be for everyone.
Players. Additional round of
Oh,
rewards.
actually, double up on this. This is actually really good because not only is this going to be cheaper for you guys to craft new gear, but that means, so for those who haven't been playing recently or who are coming back into the game, maybe you're coming back for Inventor, they introduced a thing where any subsequent gear you craft actually has a lesser cost. So like if I go over in game really quick and I pull up, let me see the crafting. If I were to go like, oh, I'm going to craft this weapon, right? Or wait, there it goes. I'm going to craft my upgraded weapon because I didn't craft this. I got this to drop. Grab upgraded weapon. You can see there's a repeat crafting discount, which is basically like almost a 1/10 of the original cost. I think it was 15 mil to upgrade this. It's 2.2 right here. If I were to craft this again, yeah, it's like 4 mil to make that. I think it's 400K. So like it's way cheaper to craft something you've already crafted before with the repeat crafting discount. If this works the way I think it does, that means that you're not only going to get a reduced cost on your original first craft for that stuff, then you also will be able to get a reduced cost on all of your alts that you'll be upgrading gear on eventually.
Added to accumulate top-up rewards.
Oh, they're adding more to the top-up rewards.
Does that mean, I think that means an extra cat, from what I remember. Yeah, the extra cat. Okay. Rank match, new class transition.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah, adding another slot, adding another cat, because people who have, yeah, because you only get so many of them. Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, this is PvP stuff. And nobody plays PvP. Okay, we go now.
Okay, we're not going to skip the PvP stuff. People do play PvP, don't bully. To balance the competitive environment, transition period will be active upon release, which is normal. That makes sense. Basically, what happens is if you have an option, I guess talks about it. Existing classes can toggle new class matching option, the ranked interface to face inventors. So you can turn on facing inventors. If an existing class wins against a new class, points are added normally. If they lose, no points are deducted. And the loss is not recorded in the season record. What this does is it basically makes it so it incentivizes players to play against inventors while they're learning to play against inventors. It also gets inventors more games. They're not just playing against inventors the entire time. They get a large roster of people to play against. If they lose, they don't lose any points, so it's not at a detriment to them. But if they win, they do win points as normal. So it's actually a benefit to them to turn this on, because if you play against an inventor, well, if you lost a matchup, it's not going to hurt you. But you also can lose safely and still learn. So it's actually a really good thing that they have going on for that. Oh yeah, he's not reading this. I gotta read it myself. So the new class will have a separate ranking and reward system and cannot participate in solo rankings during this time. So the new class is going to be completely separated during the ranking system for this process, meaning that you will only rank up against other inventors, and you will not have any sort of solo rankings or anything along those lines. Basically, this creates the ideal situation in PvP for you to be able to play up against other inventors and learn the matchup against inventors for your class specifically. So it incentivizes you to turn this option on, as it basically is going to shield you in some cases while you're learning to fight the new class, but also still allow you to gain rank points if you happen to overcome the difficulty of beating a new class without knowing the matchup. Though keep in mind that people also are starting to learn the matchup as they don't know the class off rip, right? So it's a benefit for both. The master rank for new classes during the transition is Master 1, so they can't any higher than Master 1.
Nobody plays PvP. Okay,
no one people play PvP, don't bully.
New class events, Inspiration Pursuit. Exclusive for new characters, complete daily dungeon and growth missions for massive growth materials.
This is the normal thing they have during the new event stuff.
Massive growth materials can be a lot of things, you know, but I don't know what massive for them is. Maybe like 5 inches massive for them, but
bruh. I think this is the event they usually do for new characters, where completing your dailies, your dungeons, and everything. So the growth missions usually are like some rewards for upgrading your gear, while also giving you boxes to open up and get specific level 65 pieces and things like that, like class specific gear or accessories that you're going after, so on and so forth.
For some other people, 13 inches is actually massive, so we have to see what they mean with this. Craftsman Codex. Earn Psychic Essence. To level up the Codex, unlock the Master Codex for bonus rewards, including level 3 inscription random boxes. Why not Selector? Huh? Why?
I agree. This should just be a selector. This does say random box is. It should be random boxes and one selector box.
Random. Oh, come on. Pet packs, forbidden featherings, level 65 epic armor. Okay.
Makes sense.
I mean, freeze free. Creative Odyssey. Form a team with an inventor to guarantee bingo card tickets.
Bingo card again with inventors for free stuff. Yeah, it's normal.
Gold. Okay, that's just the play with inventor and you get the bingo stuff. Mechanical Carnival. Use bingo card tickets to unlock rewards in the bingo board. Okay, that's the usual what we always have.
So for the record, all of those things are the usual thing we normally get. So this is usually what happens for new classes. We have the Inspiration Pursuit, which is their dailies, their growth missions and things like that. It will give them individual boxes and stuff like that for them to upgrade their character. Selector boxes, again, accessory boxes, so on and so forth. We saw this with Assassin. I don't know if we saw this as well. Well, we saw this with Assassin and the Glaciette. I don't know if we saw this with Mistrix. I've heard Mistrix's event was pretty bad by comparison, but I believe Glaciette and Assassin both got really good events for this thing. So we'll have to see how that goes. And the Craftsman Codex one, it's like, this is just a battle pass specific for that class. I don't know if they're still going to allow you to purchase it if you're not on Inventor. Usually you do have to be an Inventor to purchase the battle pass for the Inventor. And again, this is just another way for you to be able to get your Inventor all geared up. If I remember correctly, if you buy the battle pass and complete all of the growth missions and everything else that they have available to you, you should be able to get a full set of gear for your character, including your weapon as well. That's if you have everything. If I'm remembering correctly, remember the growth missions included a box at the very end for you to be able to select your weapon too. So don't freak out too much about getting specific things. The best thing you do to prepare for your Inventor, honestly, is to, like, if you want to enhance some stuff early, to enhance some things early, and that's totally fine unless you plan to swap your character over. And if you're swapping over, hey, you get to do it immediately now. Sick.
And the bingo board. Okay, that's the usual what we always.
So all that's normal.
Journey with friends. Invite new or returning players to earn points for rewards like level 70 plus 14 enhancement vouchers.
Those are pretty good.
Badge module selection boxes and Arcade of Adore. They should make it plus 15.
At this point, I kind of agree. At this point of the game, I think a plus 15 ticket is fine. I think it's reasonable at this point. A single plus 15 ticket for a return, like a returner thing or whatever, it'd be sick.
Like, one thing the dev should do is change the plus 14 vouchers to plus 15. And all the early game cancer problems are solved, because getting plus 15 is very annoying.
It's not that expensive, but it does drain on your mental.
Passionate new season. New returning players after 12th March can team up for co-op dungeons to earn craft/enthusiasm coins.
Okay, this is the usual thing, the passionate new season stuff. We're playing with new/returning players.
Enhancement vouchers are quite frankly useless.
No, they're very useful for alts. They're not very useful for mains though.
Inscriptite and epic gearboxes. Okay. Return to Atlan. For players inactive for 7+ days, guys. It's time to go inactive for 7 days. 1 week no Atlan, 1 week Atlan into 1 week no Atlan, Get your return privileges, 7-day Phantasium Pass, limit break armaments, level 65 rare weapon, Azeroth armor set, and personal revive.
Now, it's usually not worth it to go AFK for 7 days and come back for 7 days, but if for some reason you won't play like every other day or every couple of days, it's better to play every 7 days.
Okay, that's better. Returner gifts. Daily login rewards.
No, they may put a thing in where you can't get returner all over and over again.
Of Adore.
I have to say.
This is pretty good for new players, but for returners, a plus 17 coating voucher is not enough. It should be plus 20, like in China. They give plus 20 coating vouchers.
A plus 20 coating voucher?
To be honest, plus 17 is way too low of an enhancement. New Beginning Express for new accounts reaching level 19 features a 21-day event cycle with login gifts, new beginning treasure book, missions, and powerful starter gear.
Okay.
But they do not explain exactly what are those login gifts.
You'll see them if you're new.
We have to find out when we play the game, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be nice to know.
Shop updates.
Usually works a new account or new servers as well.
Don't pull. Not worth it. the pet after the bamboo one, it will be better, and by a lot.
So just to make sure we're clear, Ellen's calling a don't pull on the panda. I've tested panda; it's very strong. I think outside of the black feather set, panda will be very good. With the black feather set, I think gentleman's still gonna be really strong at the moment. I don't think it's gonna be enough for you to reasonably jump on board for panda. Thing is, he's pounding on the next pet that we're supposed to be getting being stronger. That has been the case pretty much every single pet that we've had. Since Agumon, the next pet has been better every time. So if you're someone who does pull pets for the sake of pulling them, that's fine. But it's a situation where you kind of have to make that decision on your own, whether it's something you're gonna grab or not. So yeah, it's a tough call. We'll have to see.
Do not waste your mats on bamboo. If you have the dragon, you play the dragon. That's it. Dragon is better. New pet.
Now keep in mind, he's going from the perspective of someone who whales in the game. There are 2 pets. That's a normal thing. So if you're not up to date with current meta is actually gentleman and dragon, because gentleman works really, really well with the 5-piece set, the 3-piece set, I believe, from Dust Feather. And if you aren't running that, then you run cat pet. So cat pet and dragon is kind of the thing here. He's saying don't grab panda, because panda isn't going to beat out those combinations essentially, right? Because we're not running gentleman, you're running cat pet, which makes perfect sense. However, if you aren't spending into cat pet, should you pick up panda? It depends on what you currently have. If you don't have dragon, you don't have enough time to pull dragon, don't plan to pull dragon, panda's not a bad choice. If you definitely don't have either panda, dragon, or if you don't have if you don't have dragon, cat pet, or gentleman, then panda's probably a good place for you to go ahead and start pick up a pet. Or you may want to wait or hold out until the next pet. The next pet's supposed to be really, really good as well. So it's kind of up to you in that sort of situation. But I want to make sure to clarify, because not everyone is, $800 plus into Crystal of Atlan. Yes, there are people who play the game that aren't fully whaled in it. I know it's crazy to think about it, but it does happen.
Packs added inventor themed packs, Arcanite of Adore bundles. Class change pack contained an Astral Clock. Okay, so we have the cheaper class change now. So if you plan to class change, make sure you buy the package. If you are someone that pays money, if you're free to play, obviously you can just only buy the Astral Clock with Prismadium. So update new items.
Did we skip the Blue River Mist? Added S grade golden clothing badge as an optional reward.
In the treasure summon shop, Starstream Colorful Fantasy and full costume sets, Crimson Ritual Suites, no time. Added to the costumes shop. Know what this means. Okay.
Hold on. Those are
added to Ritual Suite.
Hold on. So new item in the treasure summon shop, Starstream and Colorful Fantasy, and full costume sets, Crimson Ritual and Suites, no time added. Hold on, let me pull these up. I gotta double check and make sure I know what outfits these are. Okay, I did a little jumping around to see if I could find any information about the outfits themselves. Starstream, Colorful Fantasy, Crimson Ritual, and Suites No Time are not outfits that I know of offhand, but the Crimson Ritual and Suites No Time sound a lot like the because it could be a translation thing. This is coming from the Asian patch notes, from the CM patch notes, excuse me. But it could be the full outfit for the Crimson Hunter and the full outfit for the Snow Dance, as there's no way to get these anymore. And usually what they do is they add them into this as a full outfit itself, so you can purchase it out right here. Right now you can't do that, it's not available, but it's likely that that's what they're referring to adding. As for the Starstream and Colorful Fantasy, I have no idea. I'm not sure, so we'll have to see when it comes out.
It's no time. Added to the costumes shop. Know what this means. Okay, so I need to drink some water for this.
This is the meat and potatoes.
Okay, guys. Now the juicy stuff. We have actual balanced changes. Okay, let's go through them. Berserker first. Berserker. I guess that's watch my gameplay and went like, yo, this class deals no damage. We gotta buff it.
He's so full of it, dude.
Boosted from 50
the clown emoji right now.
Percent is extraordinary technique level 4, okay. And added skill damage plus 10%, extraordinary technique level 6. And attack damage plus 12%, ST level 9. So wait. So
I believe that is here. When losing HP from Ragefire, gain 15% damage bonus. This is going to 20. At level 6, this is getting an added skill damage bonus. So this is getting an added skill damage bonus as well. So right now it has Hell's Destruction cooldown minus 5% and plus 10% damage. Final Cataclysm cooldown minus 5% and 10% extra damage. Gain the effects from level 4, which level 4 gets this basically here. So you get, when HP falls below 20%, you heal a little bit. When losing HP from Rage Fire, gain 15% damage bonus and add 50 CD rate for 10 seconds. So this is the effect you have here. And then they also get the Crushing Blow or Earthquake, increases skill damage for 20%, makes 4 skills cast within 10 seconds. This is really, really good. What they're doing is they're also adding on top of that a 10% skill damage bonus. And then Extraordinary, let's see, this is Superior Technique 9, I believe. Yes, ST. So Superior Technique 9. You have 8 at the moment. ST9, you have Hell's Destruction 15, Final Cataclysm 20, and the recovery frames are way lower, meaning you can Final Cataclysm into Hell's Destruction very, very quickly. Then yeah, okay, that's fine, that's whatever. And then you get when Crimson Cross hits enemies, infuse them with energy triggering violent geological eruptions every 2 seconds for 5 times total, so extra damage. And then of course at level 9 you get the Blade of Annihilation explosions 3 times in a row, which is really, really powerful. On top of all of that, they're also adding 12% attack damage. Sick.
Got 10% more skill damage, 5% more damage increase, and 12% attack damage boost. Is this unique? If this 12% is a unique one, if it's a unique damage boost, we're talking about leveling up the Berserker from A tier to S tier.
A 12% attack damage bonus
12% is
applied to the character.
Berserker instant S tier. Like instant S tier. Blade Maiden mains, rejoice, your class is getting buffed. Electro damage boosted to 12%.
That's Extraordinary Technique 4.
12% and damage increased to 25%. All attribute enhance boosted to 55. Wait,
that is locked behind some pretty high levels of very, very good, very, very good things.
Okay, here, this is better translation. During fusion attack, enemies add 6% electro damage adjusted to 12, so it doubles that. Okay,
so it doubles the amount from 6 to 12, and then you're getting from
fusion, gain 15% damage increase and 6.5% damage to boss, adjust to 25
to 25 and
12.
12% is fucking wild, dude. That's extra 10% and
when
extra
5.5 and adjust to 55. Yo, okay,
extra
got some
20 attribute
buffs.
enhance is actually pretty crazy too.
Very, very big buffs. I'm wondering how she will be hitting. We will see from the Blade mains what the passes will be, but this is some very, very huge.
Well, here's the thing, Blade Maiden was doing
Starbreaker, guys.
Blade Maiden wasn't doing dick for damage outside of their like lasers, and their lasers were really, 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 really annoying to use, so you couldn't do anything in between. So like, this is a massive buff for Blade Maiden, but Blade Maiden needed a massive buff, and I feel like it's gonna make it like now competitive with the rest of the Blade Maidens, because they weren't doing crazy damage. They were doing really low like, I'm pretty sure Blade Maiden like optimally was, I want to say it was like better, like barely better than like DPS Scythe Guard, unironically, which is pretty bad considering Blade Maiden's a DPS class and Scythe Guard is a support.
My old main. This might make me go back to Starbreaker, I'll tell you.
He's not going back to Starbreaker. He's going to go Inventor when it comes out, by the way.
So 10%
he might go Starbreaker afterwards.
And 11% more additional pyro. And the additional pyro damage is here like a separate unique multiplier. So this is a very, 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 very good buff.
Extra 4 adds attributes.
Looking forward to see how Starbreaker
additional attributes and skill damage plus 10%, extraordinary technique 6 during flame bound, additional pyro plus 14% adjusted to 25%.
Go give the Starbreaker
okay, 11% more.
Go. There's some Mirage. Superior technique level 9 launching. Momentum Blade will enhance the next damage skill. Skill damage Mirage 10%, adjust to skill damage Mirage 20. Oh, okay, so it's very important for Mirages to actually play correctly now. It's like 20% skill damage. It's pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
so skill. So you need to weave your momentum blades.
6 gunfire bloom damage boost effect increased by an additional 2.5%. Optimized to increase damage boost effect by 15%.
Excuse me.
So I guess it means that the Gunfire Bloom max stacked will give you 15% damage boost. I feel a buff or whatever that is. I don't play Mystics, just what I'm expecting. Side cut damage buffs. Superior Technique level 7, skill damage 10%. Okay. I'm really happy about those changes. This is all classes that did need buffs.
That's
all
massive, dude.
Needed buffs. But there's a class that really needs buff that is not here. What happened to Magician? I am like suffering playing Magician, and
This man is always Yo, can we play a drinking game? Is Nellen going to ask for buffs for the class he's currently playing?
Even care about Magician.
I thought it'd be a fun
they
drinking game.
need to buff Magician badly. That class is.
It might actually be bad, to be fair. I'm taking the piss. It might actually be bad.
Next. Direct limit breaker and advanced patch vouchers can now be used in main city. Lowered gear enhancement mission requirements from 14 to 12.
Oh, nice.
Did they nerf how much gold you need to 12 to 14? So that thing that's pretty good if they did that.
No.
And next, some entry party members.
So lowered the gear enhancement mission requirement from 14 to 12. There's a mission. It's one of two things. It's either a mission in one of these things over here, like one of the events, or I'm pretty sure it's a mission in the mentorship stuff, because there's a mentorship mission stuff that are listed here. It's like, oh, get to 14 or whatever, right? Like plus 14. Yeah, apprentice enhances amplifies plus 14. They might have lowered this to 12. So that's likely what it is my guess.
Need to be grouped at the lobby entrance to proceed. Bug fixes. Oh, damn, you guys getting your titles snatched. Oh, rip.
Fix Cry's Eyes, Fiction ranking rewards, title retraction for ranks 81 to 240.
Rest in peace. Month summon end date extended to August 27th. Oh, we're not getting a new mod until August 27th. Okay, that's good. That is good. But fuck getting new mods, bro.
Hear me out. I want a new mount because I'm so tired of the ones we have, dude. The current mounts suck ass, dude. Come on. August 27th? I got to deal with this stupid corgi until after Karma Slayer releases? That's fucked up.
Draining your pulse for no reason. I hate new mounts.
Realistically, it should just be that the new mounts aren't, you don't need all three versions of the new mounts. Just make it one.
Okay, so this is pretty much the patch notes. Really huge. I'm really excited about the class buffs, especially about the new return up stuff. You know, if you guys have not played Crystal of Atlan for a while, I think the 12th might be a good time to come back, check out the game again, see how good are the returner stuff. You know, we never know.
All right, well, that's pretty much it for this. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link in the video description. You guys go support Nellen. Awesome dude. I give him shit, but like he's putting in work that a lot of people aren't putting into Crystal of Atlan. To give you guys information as soon as possible, testing, all kinds of different stuff. Not afraid to say the things that probably need to be said a lot of times. Sometimes not always there, in my opinion, but you know, everyone has a different opinion, so on and so forth. It is what it is. But as far as things go, if there's any questions that I may have missed or anything I might have missed or maybe Nellen missed, let him know in his video, let him know in his comment section, or let him know he came over for my video. Say something in the comment section, it'd be super nice of you. Or if there's anything I might have missed or maybe I misunderstood, feel free to leave it as a comment in my video as well. And yeah, anything that you guys want to know about, I'm more than happy to look into here for you. If you appreciate my take on these, I'll be more than happy to cover these more often. Again, he just happened to get the information. In reality, in the future, if I get info for this sort of thing, I'll release it like our separate video, but I'm not going to double up on something to make you guys wait longer for it. I want to get this out to you as soon as possible. So it is what it is. I am very excited for the changes that they have coming to the game. It does look like they are paying attention to things that do make sense. The only thing I would say that I really want to see now is change the way that coloring outfits works, because Jesus Christ, is that a waste of money all the freaking time. On top of that, definitely need to look into making outfits available, at least the A rank outfits, more readily available in a more reasonable aspect for players and things of that sort. But that is neither here nor there. I am happy to see that you can swap classes immediately. That is a huge change. That means that we'll likely see the same thing for Karma Slayer, again for Sonic Boom, as well as for Lancer when it comes out. And hopefully that sticks around and continues moving forward, because it will make new class day super hype, like extraordinarily hype, not only for new people returning, but people swapping over to the new class, and they can be super excited for it as well. Let me know what you guys think about the Inventor when you get your hands on it. It is super fun to play. I'll have my first thoughts on playing it in the next couple of days, and I will talk with you guys later. Take care, my friends. Peace out.